We're back in this. Let's see. We left off trying to figure out Brawly. I really want to at least attempt and get this gym done today so I could have a bit more peace of mind. It's only 3 gym trainers, and then Brawly himself, who's gonna be a bloodbath again, just like last time, but it's fine. This time we have some better sacks that we can bring to the fight, so it should be fine. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it here. So why don't we... This first fight is pretty easy. Let's go ahead and bring some guys here. Alright, let's go for backup. Cherry Berry. We'll go Cherry Berry here, as well as here, and then let me get can go Quick Claw on you. Yeah, it should be fine. And then, oh yeah, Cherry Berry. Oh no, not Cherry Berry. Pesto Berry for Crobat. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these gym trainers here. Let's see. Alright, this should be perfectly fine. Black Belt Takao. It's got Unburden, Fake Out, Normal Gem, Hitmonlee. But we have Inner Focus, so we can just KO with a Dual Wing Beat here. This will always bring in Togedemaru. We go straight to Nidoqueen. See if we can dodge the flinch here. So we missed the first one. So are we dead to crit? Actual crit is 76. Nope, we can go again. Okay, good. Alright, let's bait in Breloom, who will be going for Bullet Seed. So we can just go to back to Crobat. And then we just KO with another dual wing bait. Alright, cool. First one's pretty easy. Let's see. What's up in the chat? Appreciate you popping in. Alright, I have to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Let's see. Next fight here is a Hitmonchan lead. I think the plan for this was... lead, Delcatty for fake out, and then swap into Crobat. We then go so we bait Sock. And then will you hate you? Yeah, this next fight should be pretty straightforward. Yo, what's up, Zach? Good to see you again. Appreciate you popping in. Good evening to you. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. So for this one, we're gonna lead Delcatty. Bring you. We're gonna bring Berserker. should be good. Let's bring Gigalith as a backup too. Sean, what's up in the chat? Appreciate you popping in. Appreciate the compliment there. Hope you're having a good day today so far. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. I'm gonna go Muscle Band on you. We're gonna go... Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this should be fine. Muscle Band. So there's no knockoff or anything, I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let me just... I can do Stealth Scarf. Not there. We'll do it here. Alright. Batagorl Laura. Should lead to Hitmonchan. What we're gonna do, we're start with Fake Out for some damage. And then we'll bait either Power Punch or Mach Punch into Crobat here. There's a Mach Punch, we take that. With that chip damage, we should always be able to KO with Dual Wing Beat. Good. This should bait in... It's Harry the Sock, which has Sturdy with counter reversal Brick Stone Edge. Right now it's guaranteed to go for Stone Edge, so we can U-turn into Berserker. Yep. Then we can Fake Out for some more chip. Now he's gonna most likely go for Brick Break. We go back. Yep. And then now we can, with that damage, KO with Dual Wing Beat. Good. This will bring in the Oh, Sneasel comes in. Interesting. Why does Sneasel come in? Oh, I guess with the Muscle Band we show that we KO down the line. So we can just pick up the free KO here with Dual Wing Beat. So Sneasel goes down. Lastly is the Dedenne, who sees KO with Thunder. So we can just go straight to Nidoqueen. And then go for a Poison Jab. Oh, and we get the Quick Claw. Nice. Very nice. Alright. 2 more trainers left. Crobat's really good for this gym. Let's see here. Let's see, who was I gonna bring here? This guy has a Mimikyu, which is pretty threatening. Let's see. I think the game plan here is to try to Toxic it with Nidoqueen to play around Destiny Bond. Yeah. Let's see. Cody, what's up, bro? Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Maybe we bring something to... We can use Rock Tomb on Gigalith or something. And who am I going to use for Toxicroak? I don't have anything great for the Toxic Croak. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what's a great answer for this Toxic Croak. I mean, I have Crobat, but Dark Gem Sucker Punch is gonna do quite a bit to it. Yeah, I think I have to bring... Yeah, this thing has Swords Dance, which is scary. Maybe I go Malamar? I think I have the idea here. Let's see, so we're gonna go... I think we could just go berry juices for everybody. Let's get Malamar. And let's get Darmanitan. And then... Yo, Silas, what's up in the chat? Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good day today. Alright, let's just go berry juices on everybody. should I bring Cloister from Mimikyu? Let's do this. Alright. Black Belt Christian. Alright, we got a Passimian lead who is either going to Circle Throw or U-turn or Power Trip. We're just gonna go for dual wing bait and see what it does here. Okay, so it does Circle Throw. Let's see, we got Nidoqueen in, which means it's gonna go for Earthquake. So we can just go back to Crobat. And then pick up the KO. Nice. This should bring in Mimikyu. Yeah. And we're gonna U-turn to swap and break its disguise. And then go Nidoqueen. Alright, and then let's see, so this thing has Destiny Bonds. We need to be careful about how to deal with this. Let's see. We could go for Poison Jab. It shouldn't KO, even with a crit, so we'll start there. Alright, then now, let's see. Let's see, I think we want to save HP on this, so what I'm gonna do is I think we just go back to Crobat. Yeah, there's the Destiny Bond. So now we're just gonna spam Screech until he doesn't use Destiny Bond. Okay, nice. And so now we can just really go for the KO. So Mimikyu down. This will be Scrafty. Alright, and Scrafty is most likely gonna go for either Rock Tomb or Crunch. So we can again U-turn out. And we'll go to Chestnut. Okay, Rock Tomb, that's perfectly fine. And we should be able to 1v1 this with Brick Breaks. Yeah, there's a Power Punch. Perfectly fine. Just go again. He rests. Perfectly fine. We two-shot it anyways. Alright. And then lastly is a Toxicroak. This thing's scary because it's got Sword Stance. Let's see, right now it's always going to go for Poison Jab. Let's see, he might be able to go for Sword Stance here. So, let's see. Yeah, it's actually pretty likely that he will. So, I should probably go to Gigalith. So that I can get an Intimidate off in case it does Sword Stance. Yeah, so we'll go here. Yeah, there's the Sword Stance. Alright, so he's +1. So now he's gonna always go for Cross Chop. So I think what we do now is we I think we go back to Crobat on a Cross Chop to try to bait a Sucker Punch back into Gigalith to get another Rock Slide off, or another Intimidate. Yeah, so we go here. Hopefully it misses. I'd like to see that. Okay, no crit. Nice. Alright, now he should see KO always with priority Sucker Punch. So we can go back to Gigalith for another Intimidate. Yep, good. Alright, now he's back at minimum. Let's see. The problem is that he can still possibly go for Sword Stance again. And I only have so much HP on Crobat left. So I might need to try to go for a Rock Tomb here to lower its speed. Could also just try pivoting through Nidoqueen. Yeah, no, I think I need to try to get a speed drop on this. Yeah, because if he Swords Dance again... I could pivot Nidoqueen one time, bait the Sucker Punch, and go back again. Yeah. I think I have to go for speed control here, so we're gonna go for a Rock Tomb. If he does go for an attack here, we're only dead to... we're only dead to crit. We're only dead to high roll crit if he does attack, and he can miss. So I think this would be good to go for here. Yeah, if there's a Swords Dance, okay. So we Rock Tomb. Now he's always gonna go for Cross Chop again. We go Nidoqueen. Hopefully he misses. I would like to see that. Okay, no, don't crit, please. Okay, good. Alright, so now it should be going for Sucker Punch again. So we go back to Gigalith again. Yep. Okay, now it's back to +1. It's going to be going for Cross Chop again. I think we're in trouble here. The Dark Gem on this is just really hard to deal with. Let's see. Let's see. I might need to go Chestnut. So that I could bait a Sucker Punch. I mean, a Poison Jab into Nidoqueen. Let me see. Nidoqueen's at 50. Max roll Poison Jab crit deals 29. It's a tough call here. But I do need to get it back to neutral. Let's see. Chestnut's at 121. +1 Cross Chop deals up to 75. So let's see, 121 minus 75 plus 20 from the berry juice gets us to 66. Which unfortunately rolls both cross chop and poison jab. But I think that's the best I could do here. And then I could maybe go back to Nidoqueen one last time. Go back to Gigalith. But then what would I do from there? See, I just need to go back to I just need to get back to Malamar on a Sucker Punch. And then go for the Fake Out. Go for Psycho Cut KO. So yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Okay, so we go to Chestnut here on a cross chop. They can't crit. We have Berry Juice for some heal. Okay, that looked like a low roll. That's pretty good. Say we're at 78. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so this could only ever be Poison Jab now. We're just outside of cross chop range, so this is guaranteed Poison Jab. So we can go back to Nidoqueen on a Poison Jab, who always lives crit. Actual crit deals 29. And then we pivot to Malamar on the Sucker Punch. So let's see, Poison Jab. Perfect. And now, since we're faster, it should be guaranteed Sucker Punch. We go to Malamar. Perfect. And now we can go for Psycho Cut. Woo! Okay. Yes. Alright, that was a little scary. But very glad with how I maneuvered that. Alright, we got one more gym trainer, and then we can fight Brawly. This last one is a 4-mon team, though. No, it's a 5-mon team. So it doesn't get any easier. Let's see, what's my game plan for this? We have Poliwrath lead with Blender Policy. Let's see. Let's see, blender policy is that +2 or +1? I think it's plus. Yeah, it sharply boosts. See, I think I could lead Zeb Striker maybe to Volt Switch into something like let's see, or I can go maybe Mantine lead and go for Tailwind. I think Tailwind same as +2. Yeah, so he would still be faster if he misses. But let's see, what was the idea? This thing also has Jet Punch too, which is a little annoying. But I think I could go maybe Quaquaval lead. Or I go Chestnut lead. Let's see. I don't know, it's kind of a tough call here. See, if I go Chestnut lead, that wouldn't be good because I'd be baiting random move from the low punny. see, I could probably do something with like Volt Switch lead on the Poliwrath. Baiting Dynamic Punch. Into let's see, the only problem though is that if he misses, then it'll be faster than everything. I may need to risk it with them. I may need to risk a crit on Ninjask. I don't know, it's kind of a hard call. Maybe I could go... Weirder lead with a Bright Powder. Weirder can take one Dynamic Punch crit. I don't... I don't know. I don't know what the best plan is. I mean, I could just do Chestnut lead, and then if it is random move from Lopunny, I can just go to I can just go to Cloyster. I can protect and then bait high jump kick into Crobat, which would bait more Pekko or a wheel. I could U-turn. Could U-turn into Nidoqueen. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? I think I need to save Chestnut for more Pekko. Huh. Yeah, how the heck am I doing this? This Poliwrath is a demon. Okay, I could also go Malamar lead, maybe? No, but then I'm... yeah. I think Weird Ear lead is probably gonna have to be the play here. Weird Ear, because it can intimidate, and then I can hold Bright Powder for extra mischance with Dynamic Punch. Or I could also do the Volt Switch. That way I would only have to potentially dodge one Dynamic Punch. But then... let's see, bring... I just don't have enough team slots, that's the problem. And I need Weird Ear for Brawly, unfortunately. See. Mantine lead actually doesn't look that bad here either. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Mantine lead. Okay, I think I see the line now. Okay, so I'm gonna bring... We're gonna bring Mantine. We're gonna bring... Kingler. And we're gonna bring... Cloister. Alright. And then we'll go... Personberry on Mantine. We'll go Berry Juice. On everybody. And we'll go Muscle Band. On Crobat. I think that should be good. Yeah, this should be fine. Let me just check something here. or a wheel? Okay. Yo, what's up, Mitch? Appreciate you popping in. Mitch from Subway. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I hope so. This next fight is pretty complicated, so... But I think I have a good line. So... Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Battle Girl Jocelyn. Alright, so this is a Blunder Policy Polyrath with a bunch of moves that could miss, raising its speed, which is very annoying. Right now it sees highest damage with Dynamic Punch. I have a Persim to, in case of 1. So we're gonna try to go for Air Slash to take this out. Alright, it hits 1. At least 1 is expected. So we go again. He hits both. We need to hit through. This is worst case scenario. Okay, good. Alright, so Polyroth goes down. This should be... probably... Low Punny. Yep. So... It's probably gonna go for Retaliate. We're gonna go to Cloister. Yep. Oh, that's a big crit. Alright, but it's going to go for a high jump kick, so we can protect and have it crash. So now it's gonna go for a high jump kick again. So we can... Let me see. It's unfortunate that we couldn't get the proc there. Yeah, we need to go back to... So now we can... Now we have to go here. No, double protect's not guaranteed. But we go here. There's a high jump kick, we take that. Alright, now we do some damage with Cross Poison. And it has an eject button, so it's gonna swap it out. Okay, good. So Morpeko comes in. This thing Let's see, it's in a hangry form. So what is it gonna go for here? It's probably still gonna go for Aura Wheel. So we can U-turn. It might obstruct, actually. But it's fine if it does that. We can U-turn. Deal some damage. We'll go to Chestnut to take the hit here. Aura Wheel. We'll raise the speed, but it's perfectly fine. And then it might go for Obstruct here, so we're gonna Spiky Shield to account for that. Yep. So we called that. Now it's back in hangry form. So I think now... I think at this HP we can get the KO with Giga Drain. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm not sure what's gonna come in now. Okay, Metacham comes in. So that means this is gonna go for either Fake Out or Psycho Cut. So what we can do here is we get Spiky Shield again on the move that it goes for here. Okay. That was just to check if it was Fake Out or not. So now we go with Malamar on a Psycho Cut. This will bait a Brick Break. And we'll go to... We'll take it with Crobat. Okay, nice. To KO this, we're going to U-turn first to deal some damage. Okay, nice. Now it's going to Psycho Cut or Rock Slide. We go back to Malamar. Okay, Rock Slide. It's fine. Now it's going to Brick Break again. So we go back to Crobat again. And now with that damage, we can now KO with Dual Wing Beat. This will probably bring Lopunny back in, hopefully. Oh, Tauros comes in, okay. Alright, so that means this is going to go for Raging Bull, most likely. So then I think from here, I think we always win from here now. Because from here we can just go to Kingler on our Raging Bull. And then we can KO this with a Waterfall into Aqua Jet combo. As he goes for a low kick, we have Shell Armor, so we can't get crit. He has Lychee Berry, which is fine, because we can KO with Priority Aqua Jet. Endure's perfectly fine too. He's still not... He doesn't have any priority moves. We just go for Aqua Jet. Good. Lopunny comes back in, and we can just KO this with Aqua Jet as well. Alright, good. Alright. Now we just have Brawly, who is gonna be a very, very tough fight. unfortunately. And we're gonna have to sack at least 1 or 2 Mons to get past him. I couldn't find any other way. With my box, I don't think it's kind of impossible to do a Deathless. We also have to get lucky and dodge crits here and there. Yeah. So I think the team for this is gonna be Delcatty, Weirdeer, it's gonna be Nidoqueen, we're keeping Crobat, and Malamar and Chestnut. And then for items, we're gonna go citrus berries for almost everybody. We're gonna go Muscle Band on Malamar, and we're gonna go where is it at? Silk Scarf onto Delcatty. Alright, this is gonna be a bloodbath. This fight is really hard. Citrus, Muscle Band. Mitch, I'm only on my 10th attempt on this game, but I've been doing Nuzlocks for difficult ROM hacks for like a few years now. And I've only been streaming them for about a year myself. Bait you, go you. Probably bait you. You. Probably bait. You. Okay, you. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Let's go, Brawly. Alright, so this guy in this game has a very hard team, so he leads Hariyama, has Guts, Fake Out with a holding a Flame Orb. So to prevent it from faking out, I'm just going to use Fake Out on Delcatty, since it's faster. Deal some chip damage to it. Alright, now we are always dead to, it should be only close combat, yeah. So before it kills us, we are going to get a Charm off and let it, and go ahead and sack our Delcatty here. Yeah, close combat. Yeah, Delcatty. Alright, so we needed to do that because we needed it to get his defenses lowered, so that way we can bring Weirdeer in. And with the defense drop, we can always outspeed and KO with his end headbutt. And we charmed because Hariyama's going to be going for Bullet Punch, and we want to take as little damage as possible on Weirdeer here. So ideally, we don't get crit here by this Bullet Punch. Okay, well, that is very unfortunate. We might wipe now just because of that. Man, my luck is terrible. Alright. Yeah, and this completely changes the baiting. Yeah. I think we lost. Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Ah. Yeah, because we were supposed to try to bait in Heracross here, but now we're just completely off the rails. This is either gonna go for Thunder Punch or Drain Punch. Nothing much more we could do here. We just gotta, ideally it's Thunder Punch here. Okay, thank you. Alright, this has Revival Blessing. We just gotta hope it doesn't go for that also. Alright, well. Hariyama comes back to life. Everything is going downhill. Oh, are you... Bro, stop critting me! I can't... this is frustrating. Alright. Hitmontop comes in. This is probably gonna go for Triple Axle. We go Weirdeer. We were supposed to not get crit so that we could at least take a couple hits from this. So ideally he misses. Alright. Stop critting me. Alright, well. Let's see. We really have to dodge another crit, because we need to do damage on this in order to win. We just go for Zen Headbutt and pray. Bro, come on! Okay. Can we get a crit ourselves, please? Not quite. Alright, but this triggers eject pack, or eject button, I should say. And this brings in Zamazenta. So, unfortunately, because of those crits, it's random move, but it's probably going to prioritize... Well, we are slower. Ideally, I wanted to be able to switch this in on a body press. But if I swap in on a Trailblaze, then he's going to be faster than me. But, I mean, I guess it would have been the same position either way. We need to try to dodge. It's 1 in 3 to Smart Strike. And I don't want just to sack here. I need Weird Ear later for another sack. I think we just have to hard Crobat. And hope it's not 1 in 3 Smart Strike. But knowing my luck, it probably is going to be. Yeah. I just can't, I can never get anything my way. It's just, I don't know. Alright, well now I just have to go straight to Chestnut and try to win the 1v1. Okay, Trailblaze, that's actually good. Alright, so now we can alternate between Spiky Shield and Brick Break, and just hope and pray. Spiky Shield, Body Press, Brick Break. Spiky Shield. Oh, we still have a Citrus Berry. So now we shouldn't be dead to any rolls. Body Press. We go Brick Break again. Citrus Berry heals back up. We might be able to KO with Smart Strike. Or with Grassy. Yeah. We can get the KO with Grassy's Spiky Shield now. Alright. This will probably bring Hitmontop back in, yeah. So from here we need to just hard sack. Yeah, we hard sack Weird Ear here to get a safe pivot. Okay, good. So So now we can go back to Crobat again. And we're faster. We can get the KO with let's see. Let's see. Do we try to go for a U-turn here? I think we might. I need to be able to bait Pin Missile somehow from the Heracross. But let's see, U-turn. Feels 10% minimum. I may need to break out the calculator here. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. See, I can't really quite tell. I don't think it's 10%. Maybe what I could do is I could Screech first. Because you should always be going for Mach Punch here since he sees I KO. So, yeah, let's try that. I'm going to Screech. Yep, he Mach Punches. Good. And this will allow me to get the KO with U-turn. Nice. Perfect. This allows me to get a free switch to adjust who I want to come in. So what I could do now is I can go to Malamar to bait out the Heracross in the back. Yep, perfect. So then now, it should be guaranteed Pin Missile. So we can go back to Crobat as he Mega Evolves, and we just need to dodge crits, because it's going to be Skill Link Pin Missile. Alright, no crits please. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. We live. Now we can add speed. We have a 93% chance to KO with Dual Wing Beat. We need to hit it here. Otherwise we wipe. Okay, that's a good roll. I think we got it. Alright, Mega Heracross down. This should bring in Doughblade. Yep. So now From here, we just need to dodge. We need to dodge 2 crits from Malamar to be able to beat this thing. Yeah, so we go directly to Malamar. We need to dodge crits here. Okay, Iron Head. Bro. Are you freaking kidding me? I just can't get anything. Ugh. I don't know, man. Alright, well, we foul play. And sack. Sorry, Malamar. We go from here. We go Nidoqueen. We can pick up the KO with Scorching Sands. And then we still have Hariyama alive in the back. Because of the revival blessing from earlier. Let's see. It doesn't see KO. So I should always be going for fake out here, I think. So maybe what we could do... Let me see something. Let's see. Chestnut's at 43. Or 48. Yeah, no, I don't think we can go. I was gonna say maybe we could take a fake out with Chestnut, but see, I still have Citrus Berry on this. I think I need to stay in and try to dodge critical hit here. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna stay in, take the fake out. Please, just not another crit, please. Okay, we have Citrus. So now... he should always be going for close combat here. We just go for some damage. The poison jab. Maybe we crit? If we crit, we win. Come on. Not quite. Don't crit, don't crit. Bro. I don't... what am I supposed to do? Well, we tried our best. Oh man, that was a bloodbath. I mean, we won, but that's probably a reset. That's way too many deaths. I mean, Delcatty and Weirdeer were planned, but these two were definitely not intended. I just keep getting so bad luck with crits. It's crazy. I don't know. Well, that puts us at 6 deaths now with 2 badges. Alright. Mitch, I appreciate the follow there, bro. Much appreciated. Alright, well, Delcatty. Weirdeer. Malamar and Nidoqueen. It's gonna be pretty tough for the rest of the next split, but we'll still go for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it there for today. So Mitch, much appreciated, brother. Thank you for watching along with me. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch everyone next time.